Good morning. Everything's going wrong today. There's nothing quite like having a YouTube channel to help you see the funny side of things. Okay, problem number one, I've got a cold, so I didn't feel so great when I got up this morning. Then I went to print off our timetable for this week. It kind of changes slightly every week. And this is because I'm a self-employed musician, you see. So from week to week, my work schedule's a bit different. And I quite often have to be in different places, and as a non-driving self-employed musician, I don't know how I've got away with that for so many years, but I have. I quite often stay at my boyfriend's house or at my dad's house if we can't get the train back home after gigs and rehearsals. So we've got a night this week, 2 nights this week where we're away from home again coming up. So I went to print the thing out, and then the cyan ink ran out, so I changed that, and then the yellow one ran out, and then the other one ran out. So I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to order some more ink. I don't have any spares left. And then it said it had run out of toner, and I didn't even know my printer had toner. So I was troubleshooting it online, couldn't find anything about toner, downloaded the manual, there wasn't even toner in it at all. And then randomly, it just started printing again, loads of sheets. So heaven knows what that was about. Then Izzy started her maths late, and I had to have a little word with her because she was only getting dressed at 10:30 when we were going to start, because we start later on Mondays because we have a late night the night before. And she was only just getting dressed, so she's doing maths in her pyjamas now. So I just went, no, all those 10 minutes is add up, young lady. Some of us have got to work at the end of the school day, so she's doing her maths in her pyjamas at the moment. And she left her calculator at my dad's. It kind of wasn't her fault because we came back earlier than we meant to because of my cold. But anyway, she found another one within 1 minute, so that was okay. So we overcame that problem as well. And that's about it for problems, really. Oh, now I've told you about it, it doesn't seem that bad at all. Oh, thanks. As you can see, my kitchen's a total mess. I didn't wash everything up before I left for the weekend, and I've since accumulated more since arriving back yesterday evening. I need to go through Izzy's school on the go folder. We had 2 this week because she did a whole day at Grandad's without me, so I need to go through all that, put it back in the file. I have to sort out my gear and my big pile of dirty clothes from the weekend. By the time I've finished all that lot, Isabel should have done her maths and her 10 minutes of Portuguese and had a break and got dressed and be ready to start her English. So it should tie in nicely. So I'm going to crack on with that now. It's about 12:05 now. Kitchen's all clean and lovely. Sorted my gear out, sorted me washing out, kind of. Haven't put it on yet. Izzy's cracking on with her English. She's doing an end of chapter assignment, which is to write a story, just creative writing. The tutor, Catherine Mooney, link in the description below, not sponsored, says that she likes to do this first because it kind of eases them in gently. A lot of home educators are quite happy to write stories, and it's a good way for her to gauge their level. She's going to go through the work and see where they're at with everything. So that is what Izzy is doing now. I, meanwhile, have been away for a few days and happen to know that that fridge has a variety of vegetation in it of varying degrees of freshness. So I'm going to go through it now and make a stew with all the edible things, and unfortunately probably have to get rid of a few gone off things, but we'll see now. My stew's bubbling away on the stove there. I'm about to add my secret ingredient. A lovely yummy Marmite, 1 big heaped teaspoon. Sets it off lovely. I tend to put quite a lot in, but there's a huge pot full that'll last us a day or 2. That's up a bit high actually. Let's turn it down. I'm still not quite used to this stove, you know, I've cooked on it loads, but just can't quite get the hang of it. Shove an OXO cube in for good measure. Sorry, my voice keeps cutting in and out. Oh dear. This is an OXO cube trick. Squash it all up. You can't do this with the meat ones apparently, but the veggie ones are a bit more granularly, kind of drier. Squish it all up inside the foil, like so. Somebody taught me this years ago and I've done it ever since. I think we were camping at the time. So it's all squishy now, and then just open it up carefully with your nail, and then it should just tip in then. What's better about doing it that way is if you crumble it over the steam, or the steam comes up and makes your fingers all moist, and then the crumbs stick to your fingers. So that's why I do it that way. Also going to put in a bit of oregano, quite a lot, and maybe some basil, I think. I still haven't completely restocked my herb collection from having moved home, because I ran all my stocks right down towards the end. Our cheese that we got from Aldi this weekend is all melted because it wasn't in the fridge for ages. It's all fused together, but I'm determined not to waste it, so I'm putting some of it on my stew. I'm looking forward to this. I'm starving. I really like salty things when I've got a cold. I don't know what it is. Does anybody else have that same experience? Oh, it's probably like Scooby-Doo then. I hope I don't have to sing with a sore throat later this week. I've got a gig on Friday and I need to sing. Not main vocals much, mostly backing vocals, but I still don't want to sound like Scooby-Doo when I'm doing it. So, wish me luck on that one. I'm just going to have to not practice my flute and not practice singing this week in order to recover in time. Dinner has now been eaten all up and it was really, really nice. Unlike that revolting tuna pasta I made a few days ago. Oh, that was so horrid. But anyway, we're going to do biology now and I'm really excited for it. I don't know if Isabel's really excited for it, but I am. We're doing stem cells today. There's actually later on a supplementary optional live lesson being broadcast. I haven't figured out the tech required. I might need to join something and put our details in, I don't know. Right, is he? I'm vlogging. I can tell. She's feeling better than me. Are you excited for stem cells? She's not excited for stem cells. I'm quite excited for the coffee as well. I'm just brewing one up now. Yummy. As I was saying, yeah, there's a live lesson later on today. We're not going to watch it actually, but the thing is, people can submit questions live, people in the class. It's restricted to only the students doing the course, the online course, and then they'll be answered live. We're not stuck on last week's topic, so we're going to give it a miss this week because we've just got too much else to do today. But we'll keep that option in mind, and I think I need to find out how it all works and get it set up for future weeks. It's about 3:10 now. Sorry, the voice is still going. We've just watched this amazing lesson by Southwest Science School, link in description, not sponsored. The curriculum that we're following for biology and human biology this year. It was really, really interesting. That's just a paused frame from the video there. I just had it on as illustration. Izzy's assignment for this week, she's got two actually. One is going to be to write an essay about the advantages and disadvantages of using stem cells in medicine. There's obviously ethical issues to do with that as well, so that's going to keep her busy for quite a while. You might be interested to know that it says here, science exams do not give or take marks for spelling, handwriting or grammar, though you might lose marks if the examiner obviously can't actually understand what you're writing. So it's got to be understandable, you've got to be able to communicate. But it is one of those ones where they don't matter too much, so that's reassuring. Next up today is going to be history, so I'm just going to spend the next quarter of an hour going through that and seeing where we're at and what we've got to cover between now and the rest of the week. Izzy's left her work at my dad's house in his notepad, so that's helpful, but she can remember which ones she has and hasn't done, so she'll just have to carry on from where she left off and I'll have to have a look at it next time I'm there. Each lesson comes with a printable revision sheet with the main points of the lesson. There goes the assignment, ready for her to look at tomorrow when we do biology again. And its relevant section. I've had to do so much printing out for all these courses that I've decided to splash out on a nice new one of these. I had to buy printer cartridges today. Our stock is somewhat depleted after all the printing out that I've had to do for these courses. And you know what Amazon's like, you've got to spend £20 before you can get free delivery, and I didn't have £20 worth in just cartridges alone, so I thought, right, what have I been wanting for ages but not justifying the expense of? Oh yeah, decent hole puncher. So I'll give you a guided tour of the hole puncher when it comes. It's 4 now. Izzy's doing her history. She's still doing her history from last week. She's not managing to do it all in the hours that we've scheduled to do history for in a week, so I'm obviously going to have to do a bit more time of history, I think. I'm running a bath now anyway because I don't feel very well. It's been quite a low input day from me on the home ed really. I've just kind of set it all up and she's been doing a lot of it independently, though I did sit and watch the biology with her and we kind of discussed a bit as much as the voice would allow. So anyway, I'll speak to you after my bath. It's now about 6:30 in the evening. I still haven't got my voice back, which is quite awkward. Anyway, I did some more history with Izzy after the bath because she whipped through her written stuff in no time, totally contradicting everything I'd said about needing to do more hours. I think she must have overheard and she said she's got her bottom in gear. I think maybe she was getting a little bit relaxed and maybe not trying as hard as she could to get it done quickly. Anyway, she's up to a game and she's done some brilliant work. Well, I think it's brilliant. I had a rest for a bit because I wasn't feeling very well, and I'm just gonna do some editing now.
Mummy, come in here, don't run away. Me and Mummy are feeling very happy, but Mummy has lost her voice. Speak for them.
I've already been speaking.
See, I keep on telling her to be quiet, but that's the one exception that I'm allowing her to speak. So basically, I am putting out pasties and 2 potato waffles for eating, and look at it. It looks very different when it's frozen than when it's cooked. I never realised how weird it looked. Whoopsie. What is your reaction to this situation?
Nothing really.
Mummy has no emotions right now. If anything, she is grumpy. So that's the end of the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a like if you liked it, and comment down below your thoughts of this video. And don't forget to subscribe to see more videos with me, Isabel, and Imogen. She's my mother/caretaker/slave. Thank you. Goodbye.